right, Junior, so what are you all doing with it?
He's not doing anything.
I'm watching Banker install everything and completely throw my warranty out the window. I needed a new daily. I was gonna buy a Bronco Sport. I realized that if I waited long enough, I could get one of these with an actual truck frame that I could actually lift and do cool shit with versus like a rebadged Escape. And so I got one of these on order, planned on it being my new like daily driver. 7 months to the day. I ordered it on February 12th and it was done off the line on September 12th.
I hate you sometimes.
Good news, that's not going back on.
Oh, okay. Don't hate you anymore.
Got it a couple days later and decided that we're gonna throw a 7-inch lift kit that's never been installed on a 2-door before on this thing, and then 37s and 14 wide. So it's not really gonna be a good daily driver anymore, but here we are.
All right, so one Jeep left. Swapped it with another Jeep. We got hella Jeeps in here today. Let's go.
I bought factory warranty.
Because Junior's a... This is so nerve-wracking.
So front's essentially almost done. I think just the front cross member and then the other side of the rear, right?
No, front's done.
Oh,
I mean, we gotta get the control arms out yet.
and then the rear should be hypothetically easier, correct?
Hypothetically.
Are you just lowering it and putting a spacer in there? Is it like a strut spacer and that's about it? Or?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just this is literally all there is in the rear. It's 2 strut spacers and a track bar bracket.
So yeah, we're right now putting in the 7-inch rough country kit. These are meant for the 4-doors. They didn't actually have a 2-door to test, fit, install it on when they got the kit. And so we're doing that for them, something kind of super cool that we're able to do. So we're able to tell them kind of what it all needs to work with the 2-doors. Biggest concern there being the wheelbase is obviously shorter, so a lot of the angles can kind of get thrown off very quickly with a shorter wheelbase.
Perfect timing.
This right here needs to suck up inside of here.
Might as well just cut half my frame off at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, I think tomorrow we're gonna get the new wheels and tires mounted and balanced. They're brand new Arkons that we've never seen before. New release, and then tires for those as well are a pretty cool size that we'll check out. And then we got some other accessories too. We'll see.
There you go.
Completely useless.
Don't need those anymore. Got it. Not
Isn't this a kit not for this truck?
technically, yes.
So this is for the 4-door, right?
Yes.
So is that just like the traction arms or something like that are gonna be?
Well, there are none.
Oh yeah, this is a Bronco.
This is so confusing. It says use the ones labeled D and P. They're not labeled D and P as front ones are. So we are on day 3 of putting this simple 6-hour install in. We're finally on the rear. Let's see if we're missing anything this time. Let's see how this goes. Like, Ford isn't known for their intelligent engineering processes, but this is f***ing asinine. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Look at the bottom. Holy, real close.
It's a little more than a little bit off.
Are you still here? You should come over here. And the drive shaft's maxed out.
Found that Y. Found it out. Yeah, I mean, looks like your job here is done.
Look at the front axle compared to the rear axle right now. Yeah, look at it from back here.
Huh. This is Looney Tunes looking Banker.
Yep. Huh. Alright, so with the lift knuckle, it relocates everything. The tie rod and the knuckle are now too close. We cannot run the factory 16s. So we gotta wait for Jared to get back with his big boy wheels to put this thing on the ground to even see if this kit'll work, so. What are we doing?
We got a new Arkon. This is the Churchill 24x14. We're unboxing it, checking it out, and then going on my Bronco. Look at that. Damn. 24 is going to basically be the most concave version of this wheel. Also, it'll give me a little bit more sidewall with 37s on there. So we're going to get these on the turntable and do some sexy shots to them. Then we're going to get these mounted up and eventually get them on the Bronco.
things are gonna get in the winter.
I'm not wearing these in the winter.
It's winter.
Come on, Billy.
This thing's gonna be big and goofy.
The rear will be big and goofy. The front will be normal.
It's gonna be raked about 6 inches. Put the wheels on.
Get in there.
Yeah, you heard banker. It's gonna be raked about 6 inches.
Get out of here. Move.
See, you just do it wrong for long enough and he'll do it for you. Come on, Gary, you're doing great. Keep it up.
What are you gonna do about your whole drive shaft thing?
There we go. Okay, we're good now. Well, we're gonna get the weight on it and see what it looks like. We'll start putting the wheels on right now. Ready, Brad? Moment of truth.
And
Okay, put more
the
loads
now
on.
thing.
This thing's gonna f***ing tip over.
Looks good. Send it.
Yeah, banker, what do you think?
Is it under its own weight or not?
Yeah. Oh my god. Is that good or bad? So, good news. The drive shaft actually does reach once it's on the ground.
Still won't work, but technically it will. And Jared's cheap, so it's not like he's gonna fix any of it. So
What's your problem?
what? We're just discussing how we know you're not gonna fix any of this.
Fix any of what?
technically-
There's nothing wrong with it. Did you hear? Banker said we can make it all work. That's all that matters.
What are we doing?
He's so mad. Okay, so I just got one of these. I'm about to go on a road trip, and so I want to get it set up. I'm planning on daily driving this thing quite a bit. Called the Magic Box. You can basically watch Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, pretty much anything you want. It's also got maps built in, Disney Plus, all of that. Okay. Plug it in. Oh shit. That's kind of dope.
That's so sick. Oh my god.
Let's go to YouTube. Custom offsets. By the time this goes up though, this won't be today's video.
Dude,
Let's go, that's me!
it's you in your Bronco. And also in your Bronco.
I can watch me all day long now. It just plugs into a USB. Like that's all it's plugged in, it's just right here. That's pretty sick. This is the best part. So, lift gets on, it's on the ground, sure, it may set a little bit more or whatnot, but overall it's basically where it needs to be to figure out what's gonna rub. I have an aftermarket front bumper coming, so it's really just gonna kind of come down here. Don't really have to worry about that for trimming at all. Big thing of the crash bars was just unbolt. It's got a built-in cowbell.
This lift kit will not work with two-door Broncos. Don't let him fool you.
They're remaking this kit for 2-doors. That's why we're prototyping it.
So what are you doing? Taking those off now?
Yeah, not recommended. Don't do this at home. All that good stuff. Because I don't think I can legally tell you to take your crash bars off, even though Ford makes them unboltable. Single alignment next week and go from there. And run this kit because it fits the 2-doors.
No, it doesn't!
So we got an 8-piece block label lighting rocklet kit that we're looking to wire in right now. The only option I got on this base model Bronco was auxiliary switches because I knew I was gonna have lights and accessories, and that's literally the only option I got. All of these are the wires for the wiring of the switches.
So what I like to do is rate them on a level of how illegal is it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was doing.
So you're gonna have something more illegal than rock lights?
Why? You can drive a rocket.
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of a loose law.
I've never been pulled over for it. Yeah, he does rock
should
lights
be.
for a living. He sells rock lights. He says they're legal.
Oh no, I'm not saying that at all.
Okay.
Those are all the different ones?
Yeah, so you hook 8 of these up to the splitter here.
Oh, yep, now it is.
You got you good.
Look at my wheelbase is 1 Cody Banker long.
Not even.
Oh, not even. Holy sh**. How's that for a reaction? All right, on any vehicle I've ever done, I don't think I've ever done a custom rear bumper. I've only put like OEM limited bumpers on Broncos, shit like that. So to have front and rear bumpers is pretty sick. There's all these holes for all the sensors I don't have because I have a base model, but at least Deviate plugs them with a bunch of like covers then versus leaving a bunch of awkward holes that I would never use because I got the cheapest Bronco alive. Damn.
The front bar looks really good.
So I think out of my 6 switches, 4 of them are already like taken. Yeah.
You'll have all of them. Yeehaw. Ooh.
And then from here, I'll take this, loop it all together nice, stuff it into the frame, zip tie it on the inside of the frame there, and you won't see any of the wires and it won't look like it's a rat's nest. Oh my God, 2 for 2. No way.
Surgical, dude.
I even pulled the e-brake too. I literally pulled it and it just must not have grabbed because it was already rolling. Open the garage door. It's literally like a foot in the air and I see it, like the garage door is barely up and I crawl underneath it. I almost got there in time.
You were booking it, dude.
So here's my door.
You don't look that bad on camera, actually.
It doesn't until you see that it's got like 4 inches of dip to it. I have plenty of other parts to install. I was really excited for today because I've got like 4 different things I'm putting on. We've got fog lights for the front bumper, rear bumper, spare tire delete, and like 2 other things that I can't remember right now off the top of my head. And this is how we start the day. So a little bit of a down mood, but we got parts to install. We'll make the best of it. And nobody's hurt at the end of the day. It's just a fucking door. So this should be the last day of the build here. Rough Country sent us 2-inch shorter rear strut spacers. Basically, I think these are from their 5-inch kit versus the 7-inch kit. Because on the 2 doors with the geometry, trigonometry, math, angles, all of that fun stuff, the rear does sit higher on the 2 doors and the 4 doors with the 7-inch kit. So we're going with 2-inch lower strut spacers in the rear to basically make a 7-inch kit for a 2-door Bronco. We're gonna get those installed today, get it on the ground, see how that sits, and hopefully be good to go.
It's almost 26.
5/16 the squat. 8 millimeters.
8 millimeters squat.